I mean, this is an extraordinary piece of work. Did you ever imagine you would have this much to say about the Beastie Boys in the 1980s when you were beginning?
No, not really. I mean, we didn't really think about the future of anything, really. We just, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you have to remember we're like 16 years old when, 15, 16 when this band starts, and so we didn't really have an ambition of anything. All we just wanted to do is listen to music and play music.
Did you have to learn to rap, or could you just do it?
I mean, everybody can rap, right? It feels like everybody. But at the same time, when rappers started making records, 12-inch records, not albums, but 12-inch records, you know, they started coming downtown, and so we, you know, at the same time we were listening to rap records too. But it seemed like playing punk was sort of what we were more drawn to.
You began the book with actually a very poignant paragraph about your fallen friend, and you describe him as the friend that makes it happen. In what way was Adam the friend who made it happen?
You know how you and your friends hang out and you're like, oh, I got this idea, we should do the thing, or whatever the thing is, and then, but you never do it. And then Adam would actually do that thing. He'd be like, oh, we're really doing this right now. Or we'd show up at the studio to maybe hang out or work on something and be like, oh no, see those 5 video cameras? We're going to the roof and we're making a video today. Like, well, okay. So he had ideas, but really was into making things happen. It's not like we had a plan to be like, if we do this, this will happen. I mean, I think that you're not supposed to when you're young, right? You're supposed to just do the thing you're doing.
The thing you did really think about, and were way ahead of the curve on, was misogyny and respect for women. Because you called that out very, very early on, especially for hip hop and rap.
Well, I don't know if we're ahead of the curve. I think we saw, you know, we had the good fortune of being influenced by other musicians and other music and other things, that made us realize, like, whoa, this is actually pretty hurtful, and we could this is something we can control. You know, not that we can control misogyny in the world, but we can control what our role is in that.
You grimaced when I raised that. Was it? Why?
Oh no, just to say that we were early on in
right.
feminism. This is pretty crazy to say about the Beastie Boys.
I wanna say a little something that's all overdue. The disrespect of women has got to be due to all the mothers and the sisters and the wives and friends. I wanna offer my love and respect to the end.
When we made License to Ill and we started, you know, working on the songs for that record, a lot of the stuff was like, oh, it'd be funny if we made fun of like big rock bands. Like, oh, they're rock stars, look at them on MTV, blah, blah, blah. And then we're on MTV, and then we're saying all this crazy stuff, and like, oh wow, we're that. We became that thing that we hate.
But if you think, I mean, that was a long time ago. I mean, do you think the industry's gone backwards?
I don't know if it's
there hasn't been a lot of progress, has there? I mean,
I don't know if it's backwards, but I don't know that much has changed. I don't know that much has changed.
And we can look to Donald Trump, I think would be a good sort of reference on how things really haven't changed much. Donald Trump makes me sad and confused. And angry, but I'm like, huh?
Is this book the sort of the end of the Beastie Boys story? I mean, is it possible, do you think, that you could perform anything from the Beastie Boys again, or?
No, we're not gonna play Beastie Boys concerts, right?
Right. I don't see that as like with a very crucial 1/3 being Adam Yauch, who we love and miss so much. Like we don't see going up and going on stage with a hologram. But I think there's other things that we want to do, like this book.
Could that include music? I mean, could you?
Because there's a lot of music that we didn't ever finish. So there's a lot of that. So at some point that process will happen.
So there could be new releases.
Yeah.